What's up, guys? So I've noticed not a lot of people are watching the videos. So those of you that are watching the videos, do me a favor, please. Can you remind your friends that they need to watch these? So I went from like 57 when I did that quick 3-minute live, and then I went to like 24, and then 7, and then 8, and then 3 people so far have watched the math video that I made. And guys, as much as I love to be on the camera showing you math and do what we gotta do, I would much rather you guys have the time that you need to go through the day's materials and be able to ask me questions, because I put the videos up there to keep track of everything and to make sure that if you guys do have questions, you're asking me. Now, if you don't watch the videos, I have no way of knowing that you are still engaged in the way of the classroom somehow, although I am sending out the reminds and you all have my number. This is how I know that you're getting the material and you're understanding what it is that we're supposed to be doing for this day. So it's super, super, super important that you log on and you watch those videos. I try to keep them to the point, very straightforward, and rather than, standing in front of you for 45 minutes and telling you exactly what to do, this is a game or a day-by-day thing. So I need your guys' help to make sure that you stay consistent, but if you need my help, you need to let me know. All right? What I want to do on Wednesday is I want to set up a Zoom conference call. If you haven't gone onto the Padlet yet, I'd like for you guys to do that. The Padlet is on your 6th grade self-contained. You can go and check out what's going on there, and it's just a good way to communicate and keep in contact with everyone, okay? So I have like an itch that can't be scratched on my face. You're not supposed to touch your face, but I'm gonna wash my hands after this, and I washed them before. Okay. Other than that, I hope you guys are all doing great. I miss you all. Hopefully you're not going stir crazy. I just got back from a quick walk with my dogs, and so did 30 other people, so my dogs went crazy. So the walk didn't last very long. But at least I got out of the house. So make sure that if you guys do get out of the house, you maintain your social distance. Staying 6 feet away just in case, because we're just trying to be safe. Okay? We're doing this thing one day at a time, and one thing at a time. So just, do the 5. Make sure that you stay away from people that are coughing, you're washing your hands, you're staying healthy, you're drinking your water, you're eating good, and you are in some way, shape, or form staying active, because you're supposed to, okay? You need at least 2 hours of PE every day. So if you do like 30 minutes of something every day, that's great. I went for a walk on the treadmill. I just went for a walk right now. I really miss doing jujitsu and kickboxing, and I need to do it. So I'm probably just gonna put on my gloves and have my husband hold pads for me. Maybe I'll even record it. That'd be pretty fun, right? You're gonna see me punch something? Cool. All right, let's take a look at what's going on for today. It's Monday, first official full week, because it's been a week. It has already been a week. How crazy is that? But it's been a very consistent week, so I like that. I'm still trying to keep up with these videos, and you guys are being really good about sending me things that you need to know. Oh, also, when you guys are done with your trifolds, you have to take a picture of these and text them to me. If you can't text them to me, then email them to me. If I don't get these, regardless if it's digitally or in person, I can't grade them, okay? Remember, this stuff is graded. We need to make sure that we're staying on top of that and that we are getting our work done. I understand that some of us have issues with technology, or some of the videos may not be working. That's understandable, but this book is not something that you need technology to do, okay? So please make sure that you're going on here, you're reading your book, or you're listening if you can, and you're answering the information, all right? So getting to that point, today we're focusing on chapters 24 through 25. Not necessarily a super eventful chapter, but I think we just keep finding out more and more about Jeffrey that meets the eye. He's such a kind kid. He has such a good heart. And he's starting to make people see him and just the lifestyle that he lives differently. Okay? So we learn a lot about the caretaker. Our word of the day is ceased. Okay? So what does ceased mean in this chapter? What does ceased mean today? Is it referred to in a different context, or is it used in the context that you thought it was going to be used for? Okay? Find out what page that's on. Make sure you know, because remember, you are going to have a vocab slideshow at the end of next week. All right, so by Monday we should have a vocab slideshow up on Quizlet to play, and I want you guys to practice that and get 100% on everything. And then those few new words that we're learning as we go, just keep track of those, and then you guys should be fine. Okay? You guys are focusing on character traits today. So character traits are how a character behaves and how they appear. So Maniac appears to be a very good kid. He's very polite, he's very kind, he's generous, he's not selfish at all. And so yeah, he's thoughtful, he's generous. So find 3 ways to describe Earl. So the caretaker, how does Earl fit into any of these character traits? What is Earl like? We know about his past now. We kind of see, his character development in a short span being around Maniac. So how do his character traits play into the story this far? Almost dropped it. I didn't though. Okay. Next, math. Chapter 9, lesson 1. Area inside of a parallelogram. All right. So area of a parallelogram is the product of any base B and its height h. So area equals base times height. We're going to do some examples from your math packet. Boom, over there in a second. But guys, I made this beautiful thing. Look at how beautiful that is. And it has all the 2D figures that you're going to need. You will need trapezoids later. It has the basics, square, triangle, rectangle, circle. But parallelogram and trapezoids are what we are focusing on. So if you need help, watch that. Okay, it's 15 minutes. I hope it laugh. I hope you laugh when you watch it, because I did. Laughing at myself is always fun. Okay, then finally, you're working on your slideshow. So the ancient Egyptian slideshow. You guys should be reading culture today. All right. So reading the paragraphs. First, go on slides. Look at the questions, okay? Read the questions out loud to yourself, then go through and read the paragraphs. Highlight, okay? Highlight the things that you find, and then from there, go back to the slideshow and answer the questions, okay? They're very short. You're almost done with it. Some of you are probably done already, which is great. Totally cool. Just make sure that you are following in the right order and you are understanding what it is that you are doing, okay? So if you have questions about that, darn itch, make sure you message me and we'll go from there, okay? Let's see. Make sure you're working on your history project. I would like to see some of those project pictures posted on Padlet. Project pictures posted on Padlet. Fun. Because I am interested in seeing what you guys are doing. Some of you guys had already started. Some of you had your ideas. Everybody knows what they're at least doing, I hope. So now we have about 4 weeks, because you guys are going to be able to work on them until after spring break. I don't want you to have to work over spring break. So let's all get this stuff done before that. So we have this week and next week, and then it's officially spring break, and you won't have to worry about these videos of me anymore. Unless you just want to go and watch repeats, which is totally up to you. Now, let's take a look over there. Here I am. Okay. Parallelograms. Okay, first off, how do I know this is a parallelogram? Because if you watch the video, we can tell this side and this side are the same, and the top and the bottom are the same. I do those little tick marks to help you see that these sides and those sides are the same length, okay? If they don't have the little tick marks, they're not the same. Let's look at page, these are directly out of your booklet. And you guys did really good on the test, by the way. A couple people still need to take it, but pretty much everyone got over 90%. So good job. Quite a few people got 100, so awesome. That shows me that you're understanding and that you're comfortable. And if you don't feel comfortable still, send me a message via email. You guys all have my email, or text me, whatever you got to do, and I'll do a makeup one, and we'll go from there, okay? I want everyone to get at least above a 70, all right? That's the goal. Hit above 70. You'll still get your 3 attempts, but hit above that 70, all right? From here, so I did we're on page 132, so lesson 1, skills practice. I think this is so I did number 3. I chose number 3 because in the video, I talk a lot about how we do the measurement of the base from the inside. Well, if you've noticed, number 3 and a couple other ones actually measure from the outside, which is totally okay, because what am I doing? I'm still measuring the height and I'm still finding the right angle, correct? So it's not necessarily the base. This does not extend my base, all right? So when I look at the height, remember, let me choose 2 different colors. Let's do, no, I already used that. Let's do red and green. Yay, holiday. Okay, this is my height. Normally it would be in here. That's how I displayed it on that. And then right here, boom, this would be my base. I do not include this. This is not part of my base. This is just my imaginary height line and then making my 90-degree right angle, okay? So this is my base and this is my height. From there, number 3 says that my base equals 7 feet. Let's get in the habit of using our information given. And then my height is 3 feet. They are the same variable. They're both feet, okay? So now, easy peasy lemon squeezy. To find the area, I take, remember the area is the area on the inside of our shape. To find the area, I take base times height. So I'm gonna do 7 times 3. And you can do parentheses, you can do a dot. Don't use the multiplication symbol that we're traditionally used to using, because that may confuse you and you might think it's a variable now. All right, so 7 times 3, once I figure that out, super simple, equals 21, but I need to understand and label my information, 21 feet squared, okay? And if you go back, you need to see every single time, all right? You're labeling them squared. Yes, so the area is 28 square units or 28 units squared. Well, I guess that's really only when they're measuring in the boxes. All right, so there we go. All right, so that's our answer. And if they have the boxes inside, it would be squared. But I can't do that. That's the example that they give us where, say on number 1 and 2. And you're counting every, it's kind of hard to see, but you're counting every line, okay? So 1, 2, 3 for 2, the base would be the side though. I would turn it on its side. And with multiplication, as long as there's only the 2 numbers, you can mix and match it. But get in a habit of saying area equals base times height. Okay? It's going to help you further down the road. Now, number 13 is kind of like that breakout room challenge that I gave you. Some of you are messaging me about it, and you're like, I don't get it. What's happening? It's because I'm asking you to find the, not the area, but the perimeter. And the perimeter is what is outside of a shape. So this is perimeter, which we will get to later, but if you guys want to try that, it's actually a pretty good engaging activity. So I encourage you to take a look, give it a try. All right, but I want to go over number 13 with you because it might seem a little scary because words and no shapes. So draw a shape, all right? And let's take it one step at a time. Find the base of the parallelogram. Okay, I don't know my base. All right, I'm just going to make that B for base because I don't know my base. Why am I going to label something I don't know? I can't. Okay, so base is my unknown. Area. With an area of 18 square inches, okay, and then it tells me a height of 2 inches. All right, so I'm going to draw this out. I don't know, and it's a parallelogram. Let's draw it going this way this time. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, I don't know my base, that's my unknown. Same color. Okay, my base is unknown, but I do know that the area equals 18, and I do know that the height is 2 inches. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set it up just like how I would over here. Area equals base times height. I know area is 18. 18 equals my unknown, which is my base, times height. I don't want my markers to dry out. Somebody's been using my markers and a lot of them dried out in class. Okay. So now it's just inverse operation, right? Does it start to look familiar like a one-step equation? That's all this is, it's just inverse operation. So now what I have to do is I have to isolate my variable. My variable is my B, because I don't know what it is. So what number do I have to get rid of with the base? My dogs are going crazy, someone's at the door. All I have to do is inverse operation. Opposite of multiplication is division. Remember, whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other. This will be 2. This will be 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so those will cancel. So now B equals 18 divided by 2. So B equals, B is going to equal 9. Because I know 9 times 2 is 18. Okay? So don't get intimidated just because you see words. Don't get intimidated just because you see decimals. Give it a try. All right? Use your resources. Watch other videos. Rewatch that. I'm sure you guys miss hearing my voice. Watch this because I did a beautiful job of making it for you guys. Like I have nothing else to do, which I kind of do and don't. I'm still working on other stuff. But watch this, okay? If you are confused, let me know. I cannot help you if you don't reach out. Just like I can't read your minds in the classroom, I really can't read your minds from far away. I can't see your expressions. I can't see your confusions or your misunderstandings. You have to let me know, okay? So you got Khan Academy, you have YouTube, you have your Ed Puzzles, you have me, you got tons of things to help you. All of us are rooting for you, okay? So if you need help, just ask. That's why I'm here. You have my number. I gave you my number that I will not change, so don't call me still. Watching you guys, okay? So I'm gonna upload this. If you got questions, call me, beat me, you know how to reach me. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Please go on and post some stuff that you guys are doing. I'm really curious as to how you're getting through this. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys are enjoying the time with your family, okay? As silly as that sounds, please enjoy this time that you have together and really be grateful for the time that we have and the time that we have with each other, that we are where we are although this time is very strange, it is important to be grateful. Okay? So I love you all, miss you, and I will talk to you soon.